Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here. Welcome back to some MechWarrior 5 clans and news. We're going to be talking about mods and, of course, some game updates. Now, I'm a huge fan of mods. Behind the scenes, modders have been working very closely with PGI. Shout out to PGI. Got access to the tools for a bunch of modders behind the scenes, and they've been asking questions, getting answers, very direct, and it's been absolutely fantastic. So friendly reminder, we have a wide range of shirts and designs over at nogutsnogalaxy.net. Maybe you're looking for something for your next gaming convention. Maybe you're looking for when you and the buddies are playing on the weekends. Whatever it is, we have a wide selection of t-shirts and mugs, desk mats. So go check that out, nogutsnogalaxy.net, and grab one today. Or more if you want. You've been good. Just a sort of full transparency for those that didn't know all that was going on. This has been going on for the past like 2-3 weeks, and that's been absolutely fantastic. So again, a lot of stuff happens behind the scenes, and in this case in particular, I think the clan modding has a huge potential just because of the new tools. And you know, I've talked to a few devs in chat on my streams, specifically about the tools that are in clans that allow so much more ease of flexibility and iteration and sort of game testing and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to diving into modding. Unfortunately, I've got a 6-month-old and a toddler. Anyways, we'll get into that later, but let's go and dive into some of the details. A big update for you today. This week, we're releasing the Mech 5 Clans game update patch and a launch of the MechWarrior 5 Clans modding tools. Currently, ATA is today. As of recording this patch will potentially go live. So if you're watching it, that is June 26th of 2025, okay? Clans modding editor. Your time has come. The MechWarrior 5 Clans modding editor will be available to download from the Epic Game Store, and there will be a link down below. Unleash your creativity and start building new content for Clans experience. Need help getting started? Visit the clan modding resource page. This is actually really helpful. There's also going to be an official playlist of stuff, and then there's a Discord you can join and collaborate and be, you know, all that fun stuff. They're releasing official mod alongside the update with Mech 5 Clans official mod. Floating combat text link will be available on release. Look at it for in the mod manager. And again, mods are only for PC. It sucks for console players, but it is what it is. PC Master Race, get on board. All right, let's talk about the sort of implications of what I just talked about as far as the mods and mod tools. Like I said, I think it has the potential to be very extensive here because of the tools and being able to create missions and campaigns and so forth. Not to mention, I know a lot of people want to change the mech lab and want to change the skill system and this and that. All of that's going to be available to you. So again, from a game perspective, I think clan mod tools have it's overall just straight positive. So looking forward to hopefully having enough time to dive in and do that. And again, let me know. I've got I think some really good ideas that I like to implement. So if you'd like to hear more a little bit about that, let me know. The update, and this of course is happening potentially today, new game plus mode. For those that don't know, because I didn't know what this meant, when you complete the campaign, you can go back and you can carry forward your mechs, inventory, pilot progression. There's no tonnage limits, they're removed. You keep earning C-bills and salvage to further customize your team, and difficulty can be adjusted freely. That basically means is you have a never-ending loop. Unfortunately, that also means it's the same missions over and over, but you can bring your players, you can ramp it up to that trueborn difficulty, so forth and so on. So there's that. I think this is an improvement. I think this is a good thing. I think what they're trying to do is a lot what I think Mercenaries is about to pull off. Again, for those that are unaware, clans are coming to Mercenaries. As far as you know, factions, you'll be able to fight, collect resources, max equipment, so forth. And I feel like what they're trying to do is create a gameplay sort of loop. Obviously, Mercenaries being able to go do and just move around. And then there's a whole host of different game modes that you can play. Whereas this, it's going to be still linear. So anyways, it's a good thing. But I also just want to point out, I think Mercenaries is going to be the one where majority of people replay over and over and over again. We've got improved elemental orders, issue commands that affect the entire elemental point. New orders include hold fire, guard location. That's a big one, by the way. Queue attack targets. Elementals can now be given orders from the battle grid. And then a big one here is co-op pause. Host can now pause the game for all players via the escape menu or battle grid. That was one of those things where sometimes just pulling up the battle grid, you're supposed to pause, but if you have a buddy, it doesn't. And to be able to issue commands and sometimes just take a step back and look, it's definitely helpful here. We got a bunch of bug fixes, audio memory leak. That's a big one, by the way. I can go on and on and on. The big thing I'll point out here is GPU performance improvements across the game. We don't really have stats on what that means. And of course, it'll probably be subject to what GPU and system you have just in general. But anyways, I'm totally, that's a good thing. There was, even with a 4080 Super and a decent CPU and memory, there was times where you're just like, what's going on here? So it's good to see. And of course, there's a bunch of UI, gameplay, visual cinematics, and stuff like that fixed. So overall, it's a small update from the team, but big as far as work behind the scenes for the mod tools. And again, I encourage you guys to go check those out. The install for the, and again, just to clarify, when you install the mod tools, you're not installing Unreal 5, you're actually installing the Clans editor that is Unreal 5, but it has all the tools. It'll be two separate things. If you download the Unreal Engine 5, and then you also have the clan, you don't need both. So just sort of point that out. I'm really looking forward to probably going to piggyback off of a lot of other modders to sort of see and resources, because I have ideas in my mind. I want to do some prototyping there. I think there's a lot of potential for that. I actually wish some of this, I wish we had Mercs and Clans was combined, because there's some stuff at Mercs that I think would work, and then stuff in Clans, but I digress. Anyways, coming to you guys as of recording this June 26th of 2025. Let me know down in the comments, is this something you're excited for? How do you feel about the Game Plus mode where you can just keep going? Is that something you're interested in? But just in general, I think this is overall, it's a good thing to get the mod tools out there, and of course game updates are never a bad thing. But now the big question is, what's happening after Ghost Bear? That's sort of, are we going to get a Clan Wolf? Are we going to get a Jade Falcon? Are they going to do something else and completely, who knows? We don't know. But I'll keep you guys updated on all the news that it releases. So let me know down in the comments, is this something that you're going to go download the mod tools? Are you even interested in? And then are you going to replay the campaign with that mod plus? And again, I do stream. I will be probably checking this out over on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And speaking of Kick, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, I have a link down below. Head over there, give me a follow, tune in. It's a different streaming platform from Twitch, but it has big implications as far as revenue share for the content creators. So if you like my content, just head over there, drop a follow. It means the world. So I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time.